Thanks for tuning in to Barbershop Sports Talk.
Oh, we're back with Barbershop Sports. Like we still have Silas Garrison with us. So with the NFL draft approaching and the fact that Silas used to play football, I thought this would be a little bit of an interesting exercise. So Silas, I want to kind of go through all the positions, and I just want to say for you, who can play on your team? What type of player can play for your team? Okay, Silas. So let's start with this. You want to start with offense or defense first, Silas?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay, you know what? Let's start with offense. Let's start with a quarterback. What type of quarterback can play for you? What type of traits are you looking for at the quarterback position?
Number one, and this is a cliche, but it's a cliche because it's for good reason. I need a leader of men. I need somebody with a big personality, big arm. I need somebody with a big arm, but more than that, I need somebody mobile. The game is faster than it's ever been, so I need a quarterback that can move as well, get out of harm's way. Those are the main traits that I would need.
Okay.
And then obviously the little things like seeing the field and reading on defenses, etc., and so on and so forth.
By big personality, would you say? I'm gonna use an example. Did Peyton Manning have a big personality?
Yeah, he had a pretty big personality.
Would you say?
That's a preference, though. Like you could be a quiet guy, but I'm saying I want to see, like, if I had a preference, I would like a big personality. I want somebody who can grab the attention. Like I need the guy where when he walks in the room, he is just the attention, right?
Okay.
Like that would be my ideal.
And okay, and when we talk about mobility, what level of mobility are we talking about? Are we talking, because there's levels to this? Are we talking about Lamar Jackson mobility? Are we talking about, let me use another example on the other end of the spectrum. There's an Aaron Rodgers who is very mobile for being a quarterback and can buy time and extend plays that way. What type of mobility? Or it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. I didn't mean mobile in the sense of like running read options. I meant mobile in the sense of you're not, like, your feet aren't quicksand. Like I just need you to be able to step up in the pocket, move. I need you to be able to escape the pocket. You can be as fast. You could be anywhere from like Lamar Jackson's speed to Kyler Murray's speed to probably Dak Prescott's speed.
Okay. Now let's go to running back. What type of running back can play for you? What are you looking for at that position?
I need a north-south runner that can run in between the pads. Somebody who wants to get, somebody who shows up to the linebacker in a violent mood. I need somebody who can at least give me 2 yards off of contact. Real simple. That's all I need. And now I need somebody who treats the football like a priority. I cannot tolerate fumbling.
If you fumble
one time, you don't go back in the game.
And
I cannot put up with fumbles. Fumbles will lose you the football game. Turnovers will lose you the football game. And I have a hard enough time telling my quarterback not to turn over the football. I will not have my running back turning over the football as well.
So violent at contact with the linebacker. So you don't care as much. Like, there's this new age of running backs where you kind of want them to be able to play in the slot, do all this different stuff. You don't care about that as much. You want your running back to be physical, break tackles. You love it when you see a guy, and I'm thinking of a guy right now in the draft, Devontae Williams out of North Carolina. When he runs, it'll take like 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah, I need a person that can put his shoulder pads down, and in the third quarter and fourth quarter, he is an absolute problem because nobody wants to tackle him.
Or even a Najee Harris. Najee Harris has that quality.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. I was thinking about Najee Harris, actually. Najee Harris can play for me any day of the week. And the fact that he can catch the ball out of the backfield is just a cherry on top.
And he can block. Najee can do a lot of things. And Najee has agility and quickness too. It's not just Najee's the most complete running back in this class.
Absolutely.
Now let's go to wide receivers. What are you looking for when we look at
Daryl? Who's that running back out of Clemson that you liked a lot?
Travis Etienne? He's my number 2. Etienne does not have the physicality. He's more of a finesse running back.
Kamara type, right?
Yeah, he's more of a finesse running back. He's not a guy that's going to be a 25 carry guy. He's more of a guy that, okay, we'll give him 10 carries. We'll give him 4 passes out the backfield. Maybe we'll line him up at receiver a couple of times. Give him some speed sweeps. He's kind of like that type of guy.
Gotcha. So kind of like almost a CJ Spiller.
Yeah,
Would be a pretty
yeah.
good comparison.
Yeah, and you can use an Alvin Kamara too, like kind of like that. He's kind of a different player than Najee's a guy that right now, if you really need to hand him off 30 times a game, you could give it to him 30 times a game and say, "Let's go." Like,
who does he remind you of? Does he remind you of a Derrick Henry? What do you think?
he's not as big as Henry. Derrick Henry's 6'3", 250 pounds, right?
Right.
The Najee's 6'2", 230. I mean, there's some aspects. There's some aspects that I
In
think
the
are.
physicality, I would say so. I mean, 230 is a big boy for 6'2".
Yeah.
6'2", 230. I mean, that's good. That'll work. That'll work. I can work with that.
I don't think he's not as physically imposing as Derrick Henry was.
Not this, no.
No. Derrick Henry's like. But I also think he's a better catcher out the backfield too than Henry. I don't know if I compared him. He's a better pass catcher than Derrick Henry was coming out.
Right. And that matters. That definitely matters in today's NFL.
Yeah. And I think he's more elusive too. Like I think he's a.
Oh no, that's not debatable. Of course.
I mean, Derrick Henry was like, I'm going straight ahead and I'm just pushing you off like your children.
Exactly. Absolutely, I agree.